I've been in San Francisco close to 20 years now. Unfortunately, half of that's homeless. I got here about 7:45. Got a good cup of coffee. I got a number. Today I'm 359, I think.
There you go.
When you try and do the right thing, you make it a point to do what you have to be at one place. Especially, like I said, when they got all the services in one building. So I can spend 4 hours touching each table and getting the information I need in order to get back on my feet. They're providing all these services under one roof. You don't have to go here, there, and wait till next week, which is good.
When it was time to open, we had about 900 folks outside waiting to come in.
Good morning. Thank you for your patience.
Basically what we're doing here is trying to find out what do they want, what do they need, and getting them to those services as fast as possible.
I came for the eyeglasses and giveaway program and make a couple phone calls to my family back home.
Childcare and some housing assistance.
I'm basically here for employment and maybe see about food stamps. And I've never been to one of these. I've not been homeless before.
The scariest situations are when I see people who are recently homeless here, who look like me, you know, who look like they could be my friend, look like they could be a family member. A few wrong choices, a little bit of bad luck got them here, unfortunately.
I just got laid off about 2.5 weeks ago, so came to the project Homeless Connect to hook up with some services, mainly food, some dental.
I had been married to the same man, my childhood sweetheart, and he started doing drugs. We went from having a nice house in Texas to nothing.
The next step in the process is they get linked up with a volunteer, and this is the heart and soul of Project Homeless Connect.
We greet clients, we shake their hands, ask them to follow us, talk to them as we bring them into the hall and lead them to their first station. And you just find that they really find that to be very, very, they're very humbling on both sides. It's humbling for me, and I find them to be also very, very humble. It's just a great opportunity to give these folks the dignity and respect that they deserve and they probably don't get enough of.
These are the people that we step over on our way to our jobs. I started out right after the hotel strike and lockout, and I was so grateful to Mayor Newsom for helping us out. I tried to think of how I could give back. Our jobs are about helping people, and so this is another way for us to give back to our community that treats us very well.
I like the way they take you around to get you started. That's really nice. And then, they let you go and go to the different booths that you need.
Are you involved in any program now? Are you with the PAYS program or GA?
I used to be a long time. I'm going to see them on this route.
Do you want help with job search or career planning?
Both career planning and job search. Okay. I've been a journeyman carpenter for almost 27 years.
So are you interested in possibly getting into the trades then? Because there's a thing at the One Stop that might be really interesting to you called the City Build Academy. And that is basically where they'll double check the training and skills that you've got, and then they can put you on a crew, and you can either do construction work or any kind of construction related.
Okay.
Okay, good. And are you receiving food stamps?
No.
Oh, you're not. Okay.
I'm not receiving any food stamps or money or anything right now.
Okay, so not Medi-Cal, nothing.
No.
Okay, so we got to get you hooked up.
This is the Department of Human Services. This is the benefits section. The beauty about coming here today as part of Project Homeless Connect is that we brought all our other requirements to this place, to this station, the triage, its employability requirements assessment, and we have the orientation, we have the screening process, we have the finger imaging, and this really helps people who are unable to tolerate going to different appointments on several days.
I've already talked to people for housing and shelter. There are several job leads already that I've been given, so it's a matter of just following through.
Let me give you my name.
So I have diabetes. My eyes are really bad.
I'm going to get my eyeglasses. Try to get my eyeglasses. When I got here, they said it's 60 more people, that was it. So not everybody's going to get a pair. There's 8 million people in San Francisco who are homeless.
I volunteer here for the eye screening and determining whether or not patients need glasses. They're very appreciative. They tell us that, and they've even come back to say, thank you very much. We really appreciate this. It's really made a difference in my life. There was a guy today that, he couldn't see. He's so nearsighted. that he couldn't see beyond maybe 2-3 inches. Everything's a blur. And so it was a miracle for him because he hadn't had glasses for a while. So he's going to have glasses by tomorrow.
I just left eye care. Unfortunately, they're not doing any more screening for the day. And I guess I'll go over to healthcare next.
You have an emergency contact?
This is the medical section where they just come and give us their name, and we just ask them to have a seat with the RN. There's 6 RNs behind us that will take an intake, find out exactly what they need medically. It could be podiatry or just to see a doctor. And then they'll sit here, they'll write an assessment, and then someone will escort them to one of the booths where doctors are and podiatrists.
We have 2, if not more, licensed dentists here that take a look at people's mouths, and they get a card for Tom Waddell, which is a drop-in clinic here in the city.
Yeah, and those surgery, it's run by UC.
I would say the only thing that holds us back right now is that we don't have enough dentists to treat the number of people that we have come in. We would treat a lot more people.
Legal is not an area that a lot of people deal with right away. Often it can be a really significant barrier to overcoming homelessness. We see about 185 to 200 clients. And then in the DMV area, we see almost 300 to 350 clients each time.
It's overwhelming, but it's helpful. I like this. It's great. You have an overabundance of people that are wearing these shirts willing to help, and that's a great thing.
At our Cafe Connect, we actually have volunteers that work as waiters and waitresses, and this is just a really, really amazing process to watch.
Everyone who comes here experiences surprise that it's such an easy thing to relate to this group of people. You know, when you're out on the street, you ignore them. When you come here, you treat them like human beings, and people go away just feeling so gratified.
It's tiring, but it's like you give back to people. You know, you give back to your community. You know, and it just makes the world a little less cruel.
I actually heard people in line talking about the donation when I walked up, so it was nice to be able to see people come in, get the size they want, and be able to leave with the product. So it's rewarding for us, it's rewarding for our employees to be able to see and to help out.
The feedback that I've gotten from the employees that have showed up today has been very positive. They're very encouraged at the fact that the city is doing something like this for the homeless people and that they can be a part of it.
I got involved because my son Adam, who's a teacher in San Francisco, participated and thought it was so wonderful he invited me.
I got involved through a friend actually who told me about this, and I came a couple months ago and just wanted to make it a priority to come again and invite my family and some more friends.
It's so well organized. I'm very impressed. It's just all the services and how well organized it is, and it really feels wonderful to be a part of it.
It just affords a lot of dignity to the people that come and receive the services, and it's a great opportunity.
Every services that you can possibly need or get you started is here under one roof. Once you leave here today, you should have at least 6 things accomplished. The bottom line here is you make contacts, but you have to follow through.